All right, so for those of you who are new and you don't know, Rudolph Giuliani used to be the mayor of New York. And I was living in New York City for the 7 years. And under them 7 years, I remember Rudolph Giuliani having stop and frisk. And they would come through the hood. The police would roll through the hood and they would just grab anybody they caught, throw you up against the wall, go into your pockets, digging in your ass and all that type of shit. That was real. And I was there to live it. This comes full circle today. Rudolph Giuliani has been ordered to pay $148 million to black election workers in a defamation lawsuit. $148 million. Now, let's talk about the details of who he's supposed to pay, why he's supposed to pay it, and then in the end, we'll talk about if they're going to get the money and how much of the money they're going to get. The story says, former New York mayor and Donald Trump ally Rudolph Giuliani was in court last week for proceedings to determine how much he would have to pay for defaming two black election workers in the state of Georgia. Despite pleas from Giuliani's lawyers that a large settlement would bring him financial ruins, please don't do it, Judge. He doesn't have that much money. A jury decided that he owes the two women nearly $150 million for the harm that his statement against them have caused. Now, for those of you who don't know how the court system works, and you're more like a social media person, younger generation, just take a look at famous blogger Tasha K and rapper. She sued Tasha K. We talking about Bodak Yellow rapper Cardi B. She sued Tasha K. She won I believe it was like 4 point something million, right? And that's all from Tasha K talking stuff about her that the courts determined was not true, and it was defaming her character. So Rudolph Giuliani being ordered to pay $150 million. I mean, it's a far stretch from $4 million, but it's still a judgment based on defamation. So, lesson of the day, stop talking shit about people. Stop trying to defame people's character. Now, earlier this year, Rudolph Giuliani was ruled to be liable for defaming Ruby Freeman and Wandrea Shea Moss after repeatedly spreading lies that they engaged in an election rigging when they worked to count ballots in Georgia in 2020. On Friday, the federal jury seated to decide damages in the case returned its decision. Now, as CNN reported, Freeman was awarded $16 million for defamation, while Moss was awarded nearly $17 million for defamation. Each woman was also awarded $20 million for emotional distress. And the jury said that Giuliani would have to pay an additional $75 million in punitive damages for a whopping total of approximately $148 million that he now owes these two black women. Freeman and Moss testified earlier during the week that Rudolph Giuliani's fake accusations of them rigging the elections led to them facing a lot of racist harassments, a lot of death threats. Come on now, we in Georgia, which they said forced them out of their homes. They had to run for cover, and it still impacts their lives up until today. Friday's verdict, however, seems to bring them some kind of comfort because now they got enough money. They can go hide off somewhere and live in peace and hire some security when and if need be. Today's a good day. This is what Freeman told the reporters after the verdict was read. According to NBC, a just jury stood witness to what Rudy Giuliani did to me and my daughter, and they held him accountable for that, and we are thankful. Moss, meanwhile, said, the lies that Rudolph Giuliani told about me and my mommy after the 2020 presidential election has changed our lives for the past few years, and it's been devastating. She also told people that she hoped that no other election workers experience anything like what she had gone through with her mom. Well, now, once the judgment have been finally entered, Freeman and Moss, they will be able to take measures to collect from Rudolph Giuliani. You think, so let's talk about the part where they might not be getting this money, right? Rudolph Giuliani ain't no new dog to the game. He been around. So these guys know how to stash off their assets here, there, and everywhere. You know how to protect your money. You know how to protect your money in case a lawsuit comes about. So one lawsuit is not going to wipe him out financially. However, it might end up looking like that on the surface, right? Right. Because, again, if you look at Tasha K's situation with Cardi B, Tasha K ended up having to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy to save herself and save her assets because Cardi B was coming for every single thing. She wants the paintings off the walls in the house. She want the couch in the living room and the dining room table. She want the wine glasses out of the cabinets in the kitchen. She want everything. Same will apply for this situation with Rudolph Giuliani. So once the judgment has formally been entered, Freeman and Moss, the two women, the mother and daughter couple, they'll be able to take measures to collect, to include garnishing any wages that he earns from speaking events, from merch he's been selling, from whatever he got going on, or even going after properties that he owns. Yeah, that summer house and that winter house you have up north, that summer house you have down south, that beach house you have out in wherever. So Giuliani, who had previously argued through his attorneys that a large judgment would ruin him financially, he has pledged to file an appeal on Friday's ruling, which could delay the payout for some time. Well, I also remember other people doing this and it didn't work in their favor. The judge ruled, okay? Now, while Giuliani has failed to provide the courts with documents that could help to determine his net worth, because he doesn't want them to know, it is possible that he will declare bankruptcy due to this and other legal cases facing him. But a bankruptcy ruling would not wipe out the debt that he has now been ordered to pay due to the ruling that he intentionally caused Freeman and Moss harm. See, again, I have to refer back to the Tasha K and Cardi B situation. This is what went down. They went to court. Tasha K said she's filing an appeal. Cardi B's attorney said you need to read the fine prints because in order for the bankruptcy to work, in order for your bankruptcy filing to wipe out your debt, it must show that you did not intentionally and maliciously say the things that you said or did whatever you did. And they had proof that she intentionally and she maliciously didn't said the things she said. She was sent cease and desist and she didn't cease or desist. She was sent, please stop calling my name. Please stop saying this about my family. Please stop saying this about me. She still kept going. So that right there showed intention to harm, and therefore it made that judgment stand. So she still has to pay that money. Right. During and after the trial, Giuliani had continued to make false statements against the two, Freeman and Moss, which the judge in this case has indicated could open him up to another lawsuit for further defamation. See, if I was him or his attorneys, I would say shut up at this point, right? They already got you in a hole for $148 million and you still talking shit about them. You're still saying things about these people that are considered defamatory, which the judge has warned could bring you another lawsuit. Now imagine them suing him again for further damages and ending up collecting some more millions of dollars. Now on Monday, the judge warning panned out as Freeman and Moss filed a new lawsuit seeking another damages and an injunction to stop Rudolph Giuliani from making additional defamatory comments. See, they were trying to warn him. And I'm here telling you that he needs to chill before they file another one. And it's reported here that they actually did file another one on Monday. Damn. Now, as Giuliani continues to face these additional legal woes, including criminal charges in Georgia, Freeman and Moss, the mother and daughter couple, they're one step closer to having the resources to put their lives back together, and the verdict may send a strong message to others who would use these lies and conspiracy theories to push their political agenda. Damn it, man. $148 million in the hole. You know what? Let me end this video by saying this. They better get some security, because these people don't play fair. You will win that judgment, and then down the road, 2-3 years, you'll hear the mother has passed away under unknown circumstances, and then another year after that, the daughter has passed away under unknown circumstances. So y'all be careful out there. But yeah, I'm loving the judgment though. Talk to me in the comments section. Leave your comments. Do you think that that's what it should be? I mean, it doesn't matter what our opinion is. It is what it is. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I'm out. Peace. All right, my SouFLoTV audience. Anybody who knows me knows that I come from the rural parts of Jamaica where it's dark in those hills. And from I was a child until now, government still has not installed any street lights in some of the darkest corners of Jamaica. But guess what? It's 2023 and beyond. We're going into 2024 soon. We are doing it for ourselves. Just link up with Soninka Limited, because these solar-powered street lights are powerful. They are commercial grade, remote controlled. They are waterproof. And did I mention that they are solar powered? So you don't have to wait on JPS. You don't have a bill to pay. These are powered by God's Son. Yes, and you stay on the ground and you remote control it to the brightness of your liking and all these things. Light up your lanes and streets and farms and corners and areas and be safe. All the information needed is on the screen, and Soninka deals with your installation and everything. Call them right now and get yourself out of the darkness and into the light, and tell them that SouFLoTV sent you. All right?